on, let's go outside. Let's take a walk in the sun. There are things to learn and things to see. A big wide world for you, your dog, and me. Dog Talk. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Dog Talk. I'm Pat Becker, and to start our show today, we have Karen Whittle. This dog is fascinating. And her little Aussie. How are you? This is a puppy. Mm-hmm. And how are you?
I'm good.
And so, how long have you had him?
Ever since December.
Oh, so he is brand new to you, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
So, and how old are you?
I'm almost 13.
13. So where do you go to school?
Guthrie Junior High.
Ah, excellent. We are actually in Guthrie, our studio. So that works out really well. It's a short trip, right? Mm-hmm. Which means you'll have to come back. Well, we have made you and Rocky the dogs of the week and the handler of the week. So we are going to give you a $100 gift certificate to A1 Pet Emporium, and you can buy him whatever he wants. I'm going to set this over here. I have a feeling that I'm going to set it over between you and Rusty, and you can kind of hold his attention that way. So what do you plan to do with him? Are you going to interact with him?
Yeah.
What are you going to do? Some agility, maybe?
We actually do agility. We do twister agility.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So he started already.
Yeah, well, this is our second class.
A second class, and how's he doing?
He's doing great.
Yeah, so he's obviously, you picked a really good breed of dog for this, and he'll be very excitable, and lucky for him, you're going to be a fast runner because you're so young. Makes a great combination. It really does. Well, we appreciate so much you bringing him in today, and let's do an update. When he gets a little bit more experienced at his agility, come back. Will you do that?
Yeah.
Okay. We are definitely going to have this dog and this beautiful little girl back with us. They are just a great combination, and I am thrilled that a person who is 13 years old is getting started in interacting with their pets. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, Trish Clark is with us.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
How super that you're with us today, Trish. And we're going to talk about food for little dogs.
Yes.
Some of them tiny, some of them a little bit larger, but all considered small.
Small breed. Mm-hmm.
Right.
So pretty much if you've got, a dog 20 pounds or under, they're considered a small breed dog. Mm-hmm. While you think that their digestion is not totally different from other size dogs, but they don't need to eat as much. I think the one big thing that we see in our stores, people who have small dogs, is they're obese.
Oh yeah.
And it's
some of the bully breeds, the pugs and things like that. It's really sad.
It's very sad. And so basically, the most important thing with small breeds is they typically like a little bit smaller kibble, which, we have foods that don't even specifically say for small breeds, but they have extremely tiny kibble. Dogs get all of their energy from fat and protein, not carbs. Mm-hmm. So, people just having a tendency to overfeed. And so, just like what we put in our bodies, just the same with dogs, good quality control and good food is the most important thing.
So what have you brought us today?
Well, I did bring two brands that we sell a lot of on our small breed. This is just a small sample of what we have that's really good. Small kibble. It has that lower fat and protein that small dogs need. Right. I also brought some tiny treats. So sometimes, little dogs don't like big treats. Uh-huh. So we've got a lot of different varieties in our store, but this is a really bitty, tiny treat that we carry. Uh-huh. That's great. This is new. This is also specifically for small breeds. It's just a little bitty. I don't know if you can see it, kind of freeze-dried kibble.
Can we open that maybe?
Yeah, let's open it up and
because this is I think definitive in describing the size of the kibble.
Yeah, and
when you say small, it's one thing,
Well,
when you
this
say...
is also a freeze-dried. So, yeah.
Oh,
so
excellent.
You can see it also has all kinds of berries in it.
Yeah, let's put that
So it's
here,
got
maybe we can-
bananas and blueberries and strawberries in it, so it's great antioxidants for them.
Ooh, it is a nice mixture. I
Yeah,
like that. What
yeah.
do you think,
That's a
Rusty?
really good combination. I was noticing the small treats,
Yeah,
and that's something to remember because even your small dogs, this could help, give them something that's manageable.
Keep them busy, help keep their teeth clean. You know, a lot of people don't realize, okay, I've got a small dog, they don't need to chew on anything. Well, that is so wrong. Because
Absolutely.
dogs need to chew. That's how they actually keep their teeth clean, not from
and it's a
kibble,
great
but-
diversion when they're excited, when they
Exactly.
have a lot of energy and that sort of
So
thing.
we have brought on several really small chews that are, highly digestible.
And this Kong is adorable.
Yeah, this is actually called a soda pup. So it's not an actual Kong. It's kind of a different company's mock of that.
Okay.
But the neat thing is it does have a bottom, so you can stuff treats in it.
Oh, look at that.
And it is easy to squeeze.
So for a small dog, or say a Chihuahua-sized
Right,
dog, they
right.
still could chew on it.
Exactly,
Nibble
exactly.
on it. That's great, and I love these. They're wonderful.
Yeah, so like I said, people who have small dogs think, oh, my dogs don't, they don't need bones or they don't need anything to chew on. No, they do. This is actually what helps keep their teeth clean.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. As a matter of fact, we have some very small dogs on. After we take a break, we'll go and visit them. Would you
Yay,
like that?
I would love that.
Okay. Here's a quick tip for helping your dogs maintain a normal body temperature throughout the summer season. Provide cool water pools for them to hop into. Plastic baby pools are great. Also, new plastic cement mixing tubs are very inexpensive and sturdy. Provide plenty of fresh water daily, keeping buckets and pools in a shaded area. If you have a covered patio, provide your dog with a comfortable blanket or bed. And remember, folks, the heat you feel is twice as hard on your pet.
Hey Dog Talk fans, make sure you join the conversation on social media. Just go to facebook.com/dogtalktv. We'd love to hear a story of your furry friend, so send us an email to pat@dogtalktv.com. You could be featured as our Dog of the Week. Now, enjoy the show. Okay, we're having great fun here. I think the show will probably end here because we're going to stay here all day holding a Chihuahua. What could be better than that?
You can't get any better.
I know.
Yes.
Tina, how are you?
We're great, thank
And
you.
because of You Chihuahua Rescue is, of course, one of my favorites. I have had one, as I had mentioned so many times, that lived to be 20 years old. And my Peanut, I'd still dream about her. She was such a great dog. But these are wonderful. Now tell me about these little guys. Trisha's holding a cute one.
Ethel.
This is
That's
Ethel. Yes, and she's a little old lady. She can be a little cranky sometimes. But we absolutely.
I understand that.
I do
we do too,
So
yeah.
I totally relate to her.
Yes.
This one is Dottie. We got her from a local shelter. She's heartworm positive, so she's undergoing treatment.
Good.
This
That is
little,
handleable, by the way.
Yes, it absolutely is, and she's doing very well with her treatment.
And I had a dog that was heartworm positive and that I adopted, and I mean, that was 9 years ago.
And still doing
And still
great.
doing
Oh, yes.
amazing.
I've
So,
had them too.
I want to encourage people, don't let that, dissuade
Absolutely.
you from adopting a dog. 'Cause
Exactly.
it's so treatable.
Oh, it absolutely is. And who's this?
This is Pickles. This little
Pickles is adorable.
Pickles
She's
is
a
I
precious.
love that face.
She's a sweetie.
And how old is Pickles?
Pickles is about 4 years old.
Okay.
She's pretty young.
Yes.
This one over here is Pixie.
I love Pixie with it. I don't know if we can get a picture.
Close-up of the
a close-up
eye.
of the eyes, but But it's
Isn't it great?
kind of a one-eyed thing that is she's adorable.
And Pixie
There
will
we
be
go.
going in this next week for surgery on her legs. She has severe luxating patellas.
So that can be taken care
That
of
can
too.
be taken care of, and
Exactly.
then she'll be able to run around and be perfectly
Yes,
normal.
actually, that is just fantastic. And as I say, this one little eye that's circled with this brown is just precious. Now, Trish was talking about food for small dogs, which is really important.
It is.
So with your small dogs, and you are just Chihuahuas, so with the Chihuahuas, how much do they eat? How much do they get each day?
The majority of my dogs get a day about a quarter of a cup.
Okay. Yeah.
And about a spoonful or so of wet food with it.
Excellent.
They don't eat much.
Yes. No, and that was Trish was
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I was saying. You know, some of we're seeing so many people coming in with little dogs, and they're just so overweight.
They are.
And, you know, it's just, when I ask people how much they feed their dogs, it just astounds me, because sometimes what they feed a Chihuahua is what I feed my 80-pound lab, and it's just, wow.
And some Chihuahuas will try to eat that. You know, and this is the thing that psychologically, when you own a dog, especially a dog like this, they become your baby.
Yeah.
So you want to please them. You want to treat them. You want to overindulge with them. And this is what happens, which is a blessing to have this kind of emotion. But it is not good for the dog.
No,
So in the long run, and you know, little dogs like this. Now, how old is she?
She's between 8 and 10.
Okay, and you can see that she is different, her body is different, her body weight is different, and that is, you know, as they get older, they retain more of that body fat.
Right.
So that's, you have to watch that as
And
they
that
get
extra
older.
weight is so bad on their knees.
Yeah. Oh.
And Chihuahuas are known for bad knees anyhow, and putting that extra weight on it is just
Yes,
horrible.
and a lot of people, I will say, that brings to mind, a lot of people will get Chihuahuas when they have children. The children will drop them or step on them. These kind of things. I don't advise it at all, you know, with young kids. Of course, I feel very strongly that kids ought to be old enough to get a dog who can take care of that dog or help take
Agreed.
care of that dog.
I agree.
So that's the important thing. But these little dogs take a licking and keep on ticking, I'll tell you.
They're pretty tough.
They're tough and they can get feisty. They have this Napoleonic complex, you know, they'll take on any dog that comes around them and just have no consequences. But that's part of what I love about them, is that they are so adaptable to, you know, like a lot of breeds, they really do. And this one's talking to us.
Yes.
Yes, that one is talking to us. Said, yes, I'd really like to get down. Maybe it needs to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I think she just wants down to show off.
Oh, she's
Well,
just
we're
precious.
gonna give her that chance. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you,
coming.
Pat. We enjoy coming.
Well,
Thank
we
you.
enjoy having you. We're going to toss this over now to Rusty, who's going to talk about an enormously very famous lady who is among us. Amy Schroe has written a book that's gone viral. We are so proud of her. So we're going to let Rusty tell us about it. Nan Height is here too.
Thanks, Pat. We're here with Nan Heights from Best of Books, and we are talking about an amazing story. This is a local author, Ann Schroeder, wrote the story of a refugee cat, and Nan's going to kind of tell us a little bit about the story and how it all plays out.
Well, an Iraqi family had a beloved white cat, and they had to escape from their country to Greece. And in the process of that, the cat escaped from the carrier and was lost for several months. And Amy actually took care of the cat and did search for the family, and it eventually was reunited with the family, and which is an unbelievable story of coming from Iraq and going to Greece and losing the cat and having it reunited in a foreign country. So those people in Greece were so warm and welcoming to the family, and to try to reunite them with their beloved pet, because pets are so part of their family.
This is an amazing story. So this story went viral. Social media played a huge part in connecting this cat back with their original family. But as any of us can contest, if our beloved is gone missing, we're going to do anything we can to connect back to it. And so this has been a great story of a journey. So you had the author at your
Yes,
studios.
on April 22nd at 11 o'clock, Amy came and read the story, and it was received quite well. We have lots of signed copies at the store, and we were so excited to have her share this story about the cat and the importance of refugees and helping others that are not from our own country.
Oh, it's very topical, and I don't know if you showed any of the illustrations
The
here.
illustrations are amazing.
But they are amazing. The lady who has done these, Corneliuson, is just fantastic. And it is, I am so pleased and so proud of Amy. The timing couldn't be better for this kind of story. And it does, for children, oh my gosh, it just points up the value of our pets and our animals and the legacy of this animal, how far these people went to find this animal. And Amy just happened to be there. So God was very much involved in this. I have really, really strong feelings about that. And so it is going to be there. These books are going to be hard to get, guys. So if you want to get one, they're wonderful for your kids, very, very educational, very topical right now. And they will be at Best of Books. And so, just go over there. And where that's located in Kicking
It's 1313 East Danforth in the Kicking Bird Shopping Center. And Amy was gracious to donate her books to the Bob Bodacious Book Drive. And we've given several of those donations to needy schools across the city area and even in Texas.
Yes.
And we are very excited about all those donations.
That's another event that's gone viral.
Yes,
And I
yes,
wish more
yes.
authors would do that. It takes very little to bring your book to NANS and say, I'd like to donate this to one of the schools. It's very, very simple. I do mine. So many of the authors in this state do that. And it is very heartwarming. It's a blessing. It really is.
Yes.
And we have heard from the people in Texas that are really going, oh my gosh, can we get more?
Yes.
So there is a need. That just shows a big need because a lot of the public schools, their funds have been cut. And so they cannot afford to get the books in there that would be so helpful for these children. And children's minds are what we need. We need to get them aware of the value of their pets and how to take care of them, how to connect with them,
Yes.
So I'm waiting for you to write a book about training so that we can get that one out there.
Speaking of books, we do have some more books that we're going to donate to the Bodacious Bob's
that's
Book
exactly
Drive.
right.
So we're
We've got
excited
several
to be
others here that
adding
we're going
those
to donate.
to your collection.
And these are all books that kids would very, very definitely enjoy. And it's just a necessary thing, guys. So we hope that you will donate your book. And you had said that people could come by and buy a book and donate it.
And we always have a special going if they donate a book for the Bodacious Book Drive that we'll give them a percentage off for their next purchase. And so we're just trying to help the community.
Oh, absolutely. And it has. We've gotten so many wonderful letters I know that you have sent me in recognition of that. So it is just super. There is no question about that. So we hope that you will go in to a Best of Books. Look at this book if to purchase that, order one of those, or you may have a few now. And so we hope that you will. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, I think Rusty has kind of a surprise for us.
We're going to have a fun trainer segment coming up. I'm excited.
Something about exercise.
Exercise with your dog and a way to do some training.
Did you bring your warm-up clothes and all of that?
Well, no, not me. Your dog. Thanks.
Okay, folks, we'll be right back.
A1 Pet Emporium is Oklahoma's authority on healthy nutrition for dogs and cats. Quality does not have to cost more, and we only have the best. If your pet suffers from allergies, digestive issues, skin infections, or hair loss, it may be the result of their diet. A1 Pet Emporium can help. We offer pet portraits monthly, adorable rescue animals every Saturday from noon to 4, and free dog and cat food samples. Locally owned and operated, we want to be your neighborhood pet store.
Hey guys, we're back. Pat, I'm excited to introduce Lee Campbell with Canine Sports Academy. She is a Fit Paws master trainer, and we're going to talk about training and fitness for your dog. Just like we do, we have to go to the gym, we have to exercise, we have to work on different muscles that enable us to be an active dog. So if you do obedience, agility, you run with your dog, you go for a walk, it doesn't matter. There are some great exercises that you can do, and Lee's here to tell us all about it. So I'm going to turn it over to her. She's going to give us an idea. This is her dog, JJ, And what do you have for us today, Lee?
JJ is a 9-year-old beagle, or border beagle, who I rescued. She and her siblings were dumped out at the lake. She has done fly ball and agility and lure coursing and some nose work. I prefer to call this prehab instead of rehab because I want to get them muscled so they do not get injured. So we start out with just little, JJ. She loves her toys, we call them.
You're
JJ,
a good girl.
2 paws up, good girl. Anytime this moves, she engages different muscles. So we just have her get up here and we have her move from side to side. Good girl. Can you get all 4 up? JJ, all 4. Good girl. All 4. Good girl.
Ooh,
Any
great thing
shaking?
for balance.
Yes.
Great thing.
Any shaking? All 4. Come on. Good girl. That she might do is her core working. Sit. No, come on. Come on. Sit.
So it's kind of like us sitting on a yoga ball.
Exactly.
Okay.
I'm
Exactly.
glad it's
Sit.
JJ instead of me.
Yes.
Well,
Good
maybe
girl.
we need some core
Sit up.
work.
Whoa.
Sit
There
up.
you go.
That's
Good
amazing.
girl. Good girl. Lie down. You can do anything on this equipment. Up. All 4. Come on. Good girl. Sit. Okay, down. Go down. Good girl.
wow.
Stand.
So let me ask you then, Lee, how long does it take you to teach a dog to do this?
It takes quite a while. We start on the floor because we do have to make sure that they sit square and they stand square or lay square.
Obviously, that would be
And then
very
when
important.
they stand up, that they don't move their feet because
Exactly.
if they do, they fall off.
Right, and I noticed that this particular apparatus that she's on, this ball.
It's a peanut.
Peanut.
Right.
Is perfect for her size. Now, do you have bigger ones?
Yes,
for
they come
larger
in all
dogs?
sorts of sizes up to 80 centimeters.
Wow.
So they fit up to mastiff
So I
size.
noticed this one looks kind of like a bone. Is it to be the same kind of thing?
It's the same kind of thing. This is what we recommend first because it's so versatile. JJ, 2 paws up. Good girl. Now,
at that.
a small dog, and then they sit, and then they come back up. JJ, sit. Sit. Good girl. Up. Not jump up. Stand up.
So what it looks like from a trainer's perspective, you're using the same training commands of a sit and a stand, and this works on her balance and her core muscles.
And
Is
her
that
core
correct?
muscles. And this one, sit, up, is for her back end.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a very fast sitting down and back up.
this
So
is-
it's
Yeah, I can see the value in this, really, because you see so many dogs, Aussies, Border Collies, that do agility very well,
Right.
fly ball very well,
right.
disc dog very well, and a lot of them wind up with problems.
Right.
You know, knees, legs,
Back
joints,
feet.
and this sort of thing.
Back feet.
And you can see that getting a dog in shape is of vital importance.
Right.
As well as getting the person, if they're doing agility. It's a lot
Good
of
girl.
running for a person.
Sit.
In all
looky
of
there.
these.
See, this
This
is
is
another
a
thing.
double whammy.
Just a
Look at this.
combination of different.
right.
different
It is. I love
And
this.
she's using different muscles with feet on different
Yeah,
things.
you know, and this is as I say, I can
Sit.
see the importance of this.
Sit.
With a young dog,
Good
are
girl.
they ever, with a dog that's very young, when you're training them, does it ever frighten them at first?
We go very slowly. Once they get on it, they love it. I find my dogs at home, I'll walk out in the living room and they'll
there
be
they'll
on the equipment going,
They're playing on it.
I want to do something.
Which is super, and as I say, for an older dog too, the balance.
Puppies, we have discs, we have all sorts of equipment, and we'll just put it out and the puppies will walk on it, and
I
it's
noticed
okay
that
for
you had
puppies.
some round things.
Right, we have donuts
have-
and discs, and
all
you can
kinds
do
of-
all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
JJ, up on here.
As I
Up on
say,
here. Up on-
there
Now
is
spin.
definite value
Come
for
on,
that.
spin. Good girl.
Look at that.
Good girl.
Oh, her balance is just extraordinary.
Exactly. Dogs do not realize they have a rear end.
Yeah.
They don't know their back feet are supposed to follow their front. So we train them so that they know when they're on here how they can spin.
Yes, exactly.
Without spin again. Come on. Good girl. Without falling off.
Whoa,
like
and
that.
she falls off.
And she falls
Well,
off.
you know,
girl.
and those things do happen, and
Right.
that's the, as I say, the value. You want to be sure, though. I can see that you would need a trainer to start this,
Right.
Because if you did it on your own, and I don't advise people doing it on their own until
No.
they have been trained to do
Correct.
it, because you could cause a lot of damage in
Right.
some way, and emotionally in a lot of these dogs. They all need that confidence
These are
level,
confidence
as
builders.
this one has. Yes.
That's one thing I love about this is insecure dogs can get so much self-esteem. I've had dogs come to class and hide under the chair, but by the time class is over, you can see them get on here and go, I did it!
I can do this.
And
Yes.
the next time they come back, there's no hiding under the chair, and they'll come over and they'll try out. It's amazing to see a dog come out of their shell.
It really is amazing. And the thing that is that if I were a person with a dog that I thought this would be very good for, or that I thought I was interested in or curious about, how do they get in touch with you?
They can. I have a website, Lee Campbell Dog Training, or they can go on the Canine Sports Academy webpage and
Rusty,
Facebook
can
page.
you grab those couple things
Sure.
over there and
We can
let's
change it around.
Yeah, I just wanted to kind of see them and tell me what they are.
This is a donut and a donut holder.
Okay.
JJ, all four? Come on.
Oh, okay.
Can you turn around and face the camera and show them your pretty face? Okay, sit. Well, now you can turn your back again. Down,
That's all right.
stand.
So it's virtually the same thing in a different configuration here
correct.
because it's round, it's oval. Oh,
Sit.
yes.
Thank you.
Sit up.
Sit up.
Oh, how adorable is that?
Look at
Now, let me
that.
ask you a question
Yes,
then.
ma'am.
Is there competition for this?
No.
So
Not that I'm aware
mainly this is, and I will tell you, eventually there might be, because this is, I can see that this dog, how long did it take you to train this dog?
To do all of this, we've worked off and on. We only work, we'll do like 5 sets of 5 reps, and then we'll quit. And then I'll come back in 20 minutes and we'll do a different piece of equipment.
Oh, I
So-
like that because, true, as a trainer, I always say to people, don't overtrain
No.
your dog.
No,
No.
this is just like any other sort of training. Notice we're using positive reinforcement. We're using food. She is food motivated, but that's exactly right. Lee is talking about short sets. Engage them, let them disengage,
All
and then
this
come back
shaking
to
is
it.
just her core
Yeah.
muscles working.
Well, we thank you so much, Lee. This has
Thank you,
been
Lee.
excellent. Will you come back from time to time
I would
maybe
love
with
to.
another dog, or
I would love
maybe
to.
we will offer a dog with our viewers, maybe some training with
That
you.
would be
work?
great. That would be
Okay,
great.
so guys, if
Dogs
you have a
love
dog,
this equipment.
if you have a dog you think might like this, give us a holler, and maybe we'll put you in touch with her and take care of the cost of
Like
it.
I
That would be
said,
good.
it's great for prehab.
Yes.
Get your dog
We've
in
had-
shape so they don't get hurt.
Exactly. We've had a great
quite
time
welcome.
today.
Thank you.
We will see you next week. Take care of your dogs.
Say bye.
Say bye. Can
Say
you say
bye.
bye?
Bye.
Bye, bye,
Bye.
bye, 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 bye.
Dogs. We're talking about dogs. Talking about big dogs, Talking about little dogs, oh yeah. Chasing the ball, chasing the cat, digging hole, thing like that. Dogs. Talking about dogs. Laughing dogs, sad dogs, happy dogs, mad dogs, dogs. Just talking about dogs. Lost and alone, running the street, checking the garbage, looking to eat. Out there sad and on their own, the law will get them if they got no home. Dogs, talking about dogs.